Yeah, so welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Good evening. We just have another letter here. It's been long ago that we didn't read it, you know. Come on, darling! Faster! Yeah, so my husband is getting water for me. Yeah, so this is the letter here. This is from I just get the code name of RMR. Hello and good day to you, Mr. Flannery. My name is R, and I really need some good sound cultural advice, please. Come on, Han. Faster. Thank you, darling.
It's a hard life.
Because I
What?
ate a lot. I ate a lot of dried fish. That's why I'm very thirsty.
You ate a lot of dried fish.
Yeah.
Stinky fish.
But it's delicious. Hello and good day to you, Mr. Flannery. My name is R, and I really need some good sounds cultural advice, please. I follow your YouTube channel and find your opinions and advice on living in the Philippines and loving a Filipina. I'm stuck in a could be or might not be situations. I'm stuck in could be or might not be situations.
Could be or might not be. Okay.
I've been in a long-term relationship for 5 months now. My Filipina lives in Las Piñas, Manila area, a rather poor part of the town. She has 2 children and her mother died some years ago. Her father doesn't like foreigners. Don't know why. I have sent her money to help her in her current situations for food and other incidental plus. Help her. I have sent her money to help her in her current situations for food and other incidental plus help her get back onto school to get viable job skills. She has never asked me for money and I told her to use it however she needed. Well, she lives in a house her ex-boyfriend, father of the kids, gave to her for the kids. She has paid off the note for the house and has repaid it now. She has an informal agreement with the kids' father to joint custody. I have plans to move there in December and get a place with her. She has told me now that one of the kids wants to stay with her dad. She has told me that she is going to let her father and ex-boyfriend move into the house. Her father liked the ex-boyfriend. She just renovated so that the child can stay with them. I'm not comfortable with this and I feel like I've been taken advantage of. Also, she has said that she doesn't want to introduce me to her family or friends. She says she's protecting me from them but won't elaborate other than to say that her relatives don't like foreigners. Is this a cultural thing or not? Thank you advice for your advice and you might give. You understand, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, my friend. I see only red flags here. It seems like you're entering into, at best, a toxic relationship for you in which nobody likes you. You might find that this gets a little old after a time because we all like to be liked. So, boy, I think, I don't usually say this, but I think I'd be out of there.
Yeah, there's a lot of women out there.
And I see lots of
red flags.
You've been sending her money for which she has used wisely and got a note on the house, and so
what do you mean by note?
Well, she's paid for the house and has a record of the fact that it's paid for, and from what I gathered, there the house is in her name. Now, a huge no-no on a boyfriend, ex, or another guy moving into the house. No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
because there could be possibility that, what do you call that? There could be possibility that they're not just ex, but they've been together.
Yeah.
Or there could be also possibility that yes, they've been ex, but when they've been together in the same roof, in the same house, there could be possibility that the love, the previous relationship will be reconciled and rekindled, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if there's
And
love and there's
you'll be
care.
paying the bills.
Yeah.
Not only will you be paying the bills, the financial thing, actually in notes, but you will be investing your heart in a situation
Yeah.
that could turn so very wrong. Here's something else, is that whenever there's a boyfriend, an ex, that is involved in the situation, you are, I believe you are in danger. You are potentially in danger. And so for me, there is no, I don't see any doubt in it for me. I say run away. Run away
Yeah,
and find somebody else.
Yeah, and the other thing is when she don't want you to introduce to the family or to the neighbors
That's
or to
another
your
red
friends,
flag.
it's a kind of kinda why. You know, because
You know?
there could be possibility that she don't want you to discover something from the family, from the friends, that they're gonna accidentally telling you that look, they're still together, they're husband and wife, they live in the same roof, they live together as happy couple. So she's just like trying to find a way so that you will try to believe it. But definitely it's a kind of things that you need to run while you can, and at the same, right,
Yeah.
while you can run.
Didn't he say 5 months?
Yeah.
He's invested 5 months.
And at the same time, there's other women out there, like every day we've been receiving 10 in Messenger or 20, like, can you help me? And I said, look, we're not dating site. You know, there's other women out there. You know,
But
so
I always
you'll
say
just
this,
find.
you know, when I look at Facebook, as I scroll down, I'll come to one which says stories, and the stories go off to the right. So I'm scrolling off to the right, and as I scroll off to the right and I look at stories, I see so many women and men who they're up there for a reason. Now some, and I know some of them, I know at least one that's in a very good relationship, probably one of the happiest relationships that I know here.
Who's that?
She's
Who's that?
Alvin and his wife. They post, and that's probably the happiest marriage that I know here.
Yeah.
They're totally at ease with everything, and Alvin is one of those hugely happy guy. They've got two or three. Is it 3 children?
Yeah, he accepted well on the culture and the family.
Yeah, and he loves his family, and get this, he doesn't complain. Now, the point I'm trying to make is
Alvin, another
that not everyone who is in that sideways scroll, right, is looking for a partner, but some of them evidently are. So you can contact any one of them, and any one of them is able to say no, as in Alvin's wife would be saying, no, I'm just posting about our family, and you would know.
Yeah, so in other words, you know, if that woman didn't hide anything, he will introduce you to the children so that the children will have bonding on you, right? If that woman is really thought for a long lasting relationship,
Yeah.
you know, she could able to introduce you to the father. It's a kind of it's not really true that my father don't like foreigners. Why?
I don't believe that.
You know, there's no, you know,
I don't believe it.
You are not, what do you call that? You are not a big king cobra that no one will like, right?
I'm assuming that he's not a big king cobra. Yes, darling.
Right, because
yeah,
nobody likes a king cobra in the house.
No,
right?
that's right, and they lack the fingers to be able to type on the computer, and not many of them are online.
You know, so in other words, it's not true that my father don't like foreigner.
No,
What?
and it's not. Generally, it's not. It's not
that
true.
alibi is a little
it's
bit.
not true that foreigners are not liked. Actually, it probably is the other way around. Whenever I go out and I expect that people are going to be very helpful to me and nice to me, and I don't think I've ever been disappointed that people are just nice. And so this idea that you're not liked, and by so many, Oh my God! And you haven't even shown your face yet. So we
you
could
are
be
what-
wrong. We
yeah.
could be wrong. There's no question about this. You know, we're not the oracles. Um, like we don't know everything, and we're only passing an opinion.
Yeah, there could be
But
what.
this smacks of not good.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
dear.
there are some instances that the foreigners don't want to meet the family because, you know, like, I don't want to meet your family because always asking, might be
Ah.
asking, right? So that's another story. But on your side, it's not true. That,
I don't
you know,
believe it.
it's a kind of, you know, so you need to talk, and at the same time, you need to make sure what is your decisions, whether are you willing to be as you are you willing to be a reserve tire, you know,
A reserve tire.
what do you call that, are you willing to be reserve tire in a hidden area, right?
Do you know, even I don't
No,
understand.
for example, reserve
A
tire,
reserve tire in a
a
hidden
reserve,
area.
yeah, a reserve tire in the car, right, that nobody knows that there's a reserve. Right, right, you got me.
A reserve tire in the car that nobody knows.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
right.
got me. Or
I'm gonna meditate on that
yeah,
tonight, honey.
no, another, like for example, it's there's a tire for if in case that the other tire is broken. There's a
That's-
reserve, but the only knows is only one person, passenger, you know. Or
One only
would you
knows.
want, or would you rather want to continue a life of to be with someone that can willing to be spread to the whole world, to the whole community, to the whole barangay, and willing to hold your hands in the public
Honey,
without
you're making us sound like a big pot of jam. It's just being spread all over the place.
No, in other
Now-
words, like we can holding hands in the town, we can holding our hands in the barangay. I don't care whoever gonna see us because I never hide, right?
Who's
like
Oh,
that.
are you talking about you now?
No, I mean him, right? In other words, remember, he can have a choice whether he wants to be a reserve tire that nobody knows that she's there because he's in hide place, right? Or would he rather be with to let go and be with someone that can hold his hand in the public and willing to display his face in the public?
Let me translate that into English. She's
It's
talking.
English already. Crazy. It's
She's
English
talking.
already. What?
She's talking about you might be somebody that is in hiding, that she's ashamed of being seen,
Yeah.
and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
now. That's the spare tire that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
I see. So yes, that's quite possible that you're the spare tire. You might not even be the right fit. I would think. So yeah, I've never been so
I think move
sure
on, sir.
you should be getting out of there. There are so many people who are we're all looking to be with the person that will make us happy.
Yeah, a person that will a person that willing to fight us and return the love that we invest for them.
Fight for us.
Yeah, so again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, don't allow yourself to be a reserve that that only one knows that you're still existing.
I wouldn't start that again, honey.
Why?
And I,
Why? You didn't understand?
well, I wouldn't start that again.
Why? Because you don't understand.
Yeah, probably.
Simple.
Yeah.
There's a cell phone, right? There's a two cell phone.
Now we're talking cell phones.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a two
God.
cell phone, and I hide the one. I'll ask Nanay, how many
Yes.
how many cell phone I got? Nanay said, you only have one cell phone, but definitely I got two cell phone. I hide one. I'm the only one knows that I have cell phone, right?
Right.
You
So
understand
the cell
now?
phone is the man.
Yeah,
Right.
you got me now.
Right. Yes.
So in other words, nobody knows that I have cell phone, another cell phone, because people surround me only knows I got one cell phone. You got now?
Right.
Understand? Simple, right?
Yes.
So
I've got it.